One of the forgotten pieces of TV media is a Scooby-Doo found footage horror movie that few people even mention existing. It makes sense why this isn't talked about much, considering the actual circumstances surrounding it. The official title is simply the Scooby-Doo Project, which is a direct parody of the Blair Witch Project. And that came out in 1999. If you don't know anything about what the heck the Blair Witch Project is, basically it's a movie about a few students who search for a legendary local murderer going by the name of Blair Witch. This movie ended up doing pretty well in the box office, which led to Scooby-Doo's version. The reason you don't see this pop up anymore is because it could only air in a limited time frame around the same year of the movie's release. Alright, so you may be wondering what exactly happens in the Scooby-Doo Project. Well, considering the name, it's everything you expect. Scooby and the rest of the mystery gang hear rumors about some local woods being haunted. Velma introduces us to the situation and then points the camera towards her friends one by one in that classic found footage fashion.
It's Shaggy! Like nobody calls me Norval.
What's the matter, Norville?
That's not on tape, is it?
Something wrong, Norville.
Norville.
Very funny. Norval. And to Scoob.
Their main goal is to investigate the forest and figure out its true mysteries, but to do that, they'll have to ask the townsfolk. After some questioning, they realize that the answers given to them contradict each other and don't necessarily give them what they're after, which only leads to the inevitable, heading into the forest themselves. The majority of the special takes place in the spooky woods as the gang searches for the source of the haunting. They camp out at night and just get ready for some ultimate horror. I'm not even gonna lie, there are some genuinely funny moments here, and despite only being promotional material, all the characters acted just like how they would in the series, which is nice.
We can figure this out. Just remain calm.
You remain calm.
I am calm. You're the ones that aren't calm.
I'm calmer than you.
I'm always calm, man. I'm the calm one. I'm calm.
Now, obviously, one of the biggest differences between the Blair Witch Project and the Scooby-Doo Project is that these guys are animated, while everything in the original movie is completely live action. It may seem like a piece of cake at first, but getting 2D characters like this in a moving real-life environment is hard, and we really have to appreciate the amazing effort that was put into this. Scooby, Shaggy, and the gang don't even feel out of place either. Even when you put in the background of a real forest, it almost seems like they belong here. One of the things that makes me appreciate this even more is how accurate they got with the lighting. For example, if there's a flashlight shining close to Fred, he's gonna glow in the same way as he would if he was actually there in real life. Also in the tent, you can even see Daphne's shadow, which moves as the camera does. This once again pulls off the illusion that the characters are there, which makes this so cool. The Scooby-Doo Project is awesome, but how exactly was it even put together? Well, Reddit user Bosco Boy commented on a post about this special, and he claims to be one of the writers and producers, giving us some cool behind-the-scenes fun facts. He talked about how 3 different Scooby-Doo marathons were planned for October 1999, and 3 people were assigned to create individual packaging and promotions for each. Because the Blair Witch Project was extremely popular at the time, these guys decided to have some promotional fun with that. They put together a test of Daphne running through the woods, and Cartoon Network gave the okay for a full version. When working on the animation of the Mystery Gang, the budget was tight, so they couldn't afford to do everything from scratch. That's why some assets and animations were used from previous promotions on the channel, but they did a great job with that since you could hardly even tell.
What'd I
Oh, I hate this part with the doors.
A little fun fact about the voice actors is that every line was recorded over the phone from Los Angeles. Because the special was put together at Turner Studios in Atlanta, and the Scooby voice cast were already working on something in California, it only made sense for them to do their lines over the phone. Overall, the Scooby-Doo Project was all around just an amazing experience that shouldn't be forgotten. Some of the older Cartoon Network years gave us a ton of creative bumpers and shorts, but this one feels like even more effort was put into it than the rest. If you've never had the opportunity to check this out, or maybe you've never even heard of it, then I highly recommend watching. There's a link in the description below of a remastered version, so let me know what you think of it. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.